2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter was dead even, and that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Suns trail by 3. The Milwaukee Bucks ended last season 41 up and 41 down. A perfect 500 mark, and they were the epitome of average at the end of the season. And as you can see, even during it.
Well, they're a young team, but at one point, 17 and 17. Also had an 11-11 record against the East and 6-6 against the West.
Big Dog is out there with Chandler. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Warren. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here's Phoenix. Bledsoe with no scoring yet for him, but that's likely to change. Phoenix ball. Here's Warren. Milwaukee leading by 6. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. And it's 7 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the Bucks were average last season. I mean, they were 17 and 17. Also 7 and 7 at home, 10 and 10 on the road, 5 and 5 in the games leading up to that. So in every measurable way, they were 500.
So for the Suns, Lance checked in for Chandler. And Dudley subbed in for Big Dog. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Jelenovic is checked in. And so here's Phoenix. 8-point game. No good from Bledsoe.
You know, just thinking back to that Milwaukee factoid again, I mean, the odds that we'll ever see something like that happen again are minuscule. I mean, that team is just destined to end up 41 and 41.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning quick release on his jump shot.
And with Booker, you know, who is a Kentucky guy, he's a sharpshooter. Greg, you were talking about that. His dad actually played at the University of Missouri. He was a pretty good shooter. Clark, this Booker has a pretty good frame to work with, and I think that's going to serve him well in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like his size. I like his stroke. I like his toughness. I think he's going to be better defensively than people think. He's got a lot of good stuff in the game.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Here's Knight after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Bender. They get the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Knight passes to Booker. On its way from Dudley for 2, and the Suns miss again.
Well, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this league.
Here's Knight. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 2 on the clock. Off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Bucks on top, up by 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily.